Well, hello everyone. This is Dr. Christine Sauer, and welcome to my part 4 of my seminar series, What's Up with My Belly? And what did we do so far? In part 1, we talked about structures and functions of our digestive system. In part 2, we talked about how we absorb nutrients. In part 3, we talked about heartburn, heartache, and stomach ulcers. And now this time, we'll talk about the aliens inside us, the gut microbiome. It's in the dark, and many people don't know really anything much about it, unless it's important. Okay, now you want to know who I am. Now it's a little bit about me and what I do. I was born and raised in Ulm in southwest Germany. At 4 years old, I knew I wanted to be a healer. I studied medicine in Ulm and Hanover. In Germany, I married and raised 2 sons. I became a specialist for dermatology with skin and STDs, autoimmune diseases, for allergies, natural medicine, and phlebology, which is a fancy name for leg-brain disease. I also worked in family medicine. I opened my own office and worked for several years with a growing team. But there were problems. I needed 80 or more patients a day to make ends meet. Now doctors in Germany are not as well paid as here. Unsatisfied and frustrated by the conventional approach, I had no time to address causes and use natural means. I ended up having a 6-month wait list. I had an unhappy marriage, and in the end I got sick, ended up having to sell my practice, and on top of everything, my ex-husband passed away. I finally moved with my 2 teenage sons to Halifax in 1997 because they wanted an international education. That was the best decision I ever made. In Nova Scotia, I found my sweetheart. I started to take more courses, research, work on myself, and a lot of all that. I helped friends and family get back to health. I rebuilt my own health in the past 10 to 15 years with the help of conventional, alternative, naturopathic, integrative medicine, nutrition, and lifestyle changes. I met many amazing people, and I'm feeling better than ever. What I love is to meet people, hear their stories, do research, and learn and explore new things. I love to share my love and knowledge and help. My hobbies are cooking, of course healthy, vegetable gardening, we have backyard chickens, which are a lot of fun, and 2 little dogs that I love. Now the difference in 2005 on the left, that is me, yes, you are right, it is. And on the right, that is me 11 years later. Now we'll start always 2000 years ago with Hippocrates. All disease begins in the gut. Wasn't he right? He was. So if you have any of upset stomach, leaky gut inflammation, that can be the cause of brain fog, fatigue, food allergies, autoimmune diseases, skin problems, allergies, and eczema, chronic pain, mental health problems, all kinds of problems. Then this seminar series is for you. This seminar series will help you to understand what's really going on in your belly, will help you understand your doctor or practitioner better, and it will give you tips how to resolve common problems with natural means. And I'll show you how your whole body depends on your gut health and nutrition. A little bit of housekeeping. Please submit questions and/or comments and suggestions or during or after the event anytime to info@backtohealth.today. If you want to watch the seminar again, or for those who cannot make it to the live event, there will be a recording available after the event. And in about a week, I will post it on my YouTube channel where you can find the previous 3 seminars. The material in this presentation is copyrighted by me. Please do not use it as your own content or share it without a link back to my website, YouTube channel, or email address. And the content is meant for informational purposes only. Always seek the advice of your licensed physician or other healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Thank you very much for showing up today. And now let's get started. Part 4. The aliens inside us with gut microbiome. What will you discover? What really is the microbiome? What does it consist of? And a little bit about candida, fungi, parasites, viruses, and bacteria. How all the microbes work for us and against us. Now, what's with obesity and weight gain? Is it the genes? Is it the food? Is it lack of exercise and self-control? Or may there be an infection at the root of it? What really can go wrong and can it be fixed? And my take on probiotics and prebiotics. Now, what is the human microbiome? Microbiome is a very broad definition, and it really only means all the microbes in and on us. So it starts with the mouth and the nose and the respiratory system. There's microbes in there. There's the skin. There's microbes on there. There is the urogenital system. There's microbes there. And most of the microbes are in the gut, especially in the large intestine. Now, for those who missed part 1, a little bit about the structure of the digestive system. It starts in the mouth and nose, then the food goes down the esophagus, in the stomach, from there in the small intestine, from there to the large intestine, that's where the gut microbiome, most of it is, and then to the anus, where it gets expelled as stool. There's accessory organs, the liver, a big chemistry factory, the gallbladder to help digest fats, and the pancreas, which is best known for insulin, for blood sugar, but it produces large amounts of digestive juice. Now, what are microorganisms? There's 4 broad classes, but of course there's so much more to it. There's whole careers dedicated just to microbiology. So I'll just dig a little bit into it. Best known are bacteria, and there are good and bad ones, as with everything. No, best known are bacteria like Clostridium difficile, which causes severe diarrhea. Then there's E. coli, which usually is harmless when it's within us, but there are certain strains when they are in hamburger, especially from cows that are held in mass production, that can cause severe infections and severe toxins. Then we all know H. pylori, which can cause stomach ulcers if it gets there. And there is good bacteria like lactobacilli and bifidobacteria that are normally in our gut and that help us digest, make hormones, absorb nutrients, and make us feel good. The next class of microorganisms I'll talk about are fungi. We know all fungi. The most fungus is the mushroom. The button mushroom is a fungus, and the portobello mushroom is a fungus, and there's a lot where we eat the top of the fungus. But they all have roots, which in the fungus are called mycelium, and they all have spores. Now the fungi are classified again, there's lots to it, into yeast. Now yeast is best known as Candida, and there's a lot of misunderstanding about Candida. And not all Candida is bad for you. The one that is most known and is bad for you is Candida albicans. This is a species of Candida that can be invasive and can especially hurt you in immune-suppressed people. And if it's overgrown. And Candida can also be a good organism. Many of you might not know that Candida robusta is just a different name for baker's yeast that we all eat in bread. And Candida robusta has a perfect form, fungi are quite complicated, that's called Saccharomyces cerevisiae. And that is used to brew beer and make wine. So not all yeast, not all Candida are bad for you. The same applies to mold. We all am afraid of the black mold on the in the bathroom ceiling, and the black molds can be dangerous. If it's an Aspergillus niger and it's a strain that you are allergic to, that's bad. If it's Aspergillus niger and you get toxicity from that, it can be bad. It can cause pneumonia in immunosuppressed people. But there's also beneficial molds. Do you know that Penicillium notatum, a mold, was discovered first and used to produce penicillin, one of the first effective antibiotics, and saved a lot of lives in the Second World War. Another mold that we commonly don't know that it is a mold is called Penicillium roquefortii. And that is a mold that is, we all eat, if you like, blue cheese. That's the mold in it, Penicillium roquefortii, from the Roquefort cheese. Then there's other molds that are harmless, like Penicillium camembertii. And as the name says, it's the white mold that forms the rind of camembert and brie cheese. And it can really taste very tasty, and it's completely harmless unless you're allergic to it. Then there's dermatophytes, and those are fungi that like to eat skin, and they are the source of infections like athlete's foot or ringworm. Then there's the class of virus, and yes, it's a plural. Virus is singular and plural is one virus, but many virus. That's Latin. But colloquial, we just say viruses to make it clear it's a plural. And there is bad viruses, I'll say. And we all know the virus that causes influenza, the common cold, the herpes virus, and others. But are there good ones too? Very many of you don't know that there are good viruses, especially one class is called bacteriophages. And those bacteriophages or bacteriophages, they are viruses specialized on infecting and destroying bacteria. And if you have the right virus, a bacteriophage that destroys a very virulent, a very bad bacterium, that is a good thing. It can work like an antibiotic. The Russians did before the war, before the antibiotic era, a lot of research about bacteriophages, and now it's just coming back up again worldwide in the course of the antibiotics, the bacteria getting more resistant to the antibiotics. Now, there's another class, the protozoa or parasites. Examples are Giardia lamblia, which you can get in a stream outside. There's Cryptosporida. There is, of course, intestinal worms, best known the pinworm in children that causes intense itching in the anal area, especially at night. They actually don't hurt us that much. About 1/3 of the world population is infected with some kind of parasite. And some people claim that infections with parasites and other bacteria and fungi, microorganisms in childhood is actually good for your immune system. Now, still the parasites have the icky flavor. So I don't know. But for myself, I wouldn't infect myself with parasites. And there's actually, when you buy weight loss pills on the internet, some of them might come from China or wherever, and they don't tell you what's in it. And they work because there are worm eggs in it. They have been sold, and people have infected themselves unwittingly with parasites, with the worm eggs. And they lost weight because the worms ate their nutrients, but they also lost nutrients, they lost blood, and in the end they didn't fare too good. So I wouldn't recommend buying medication over the internet like that. Now, how does it all start with the microbiome? We all start inside our mother's womb, which is a sterile environment, no microorganisms inside the womb normally. What happens in a normal vaginal delivery? The baby comes out through the mother's vagina, is introduced to the vaginal microbes, which are mostly lactobacillus, if it's normal. This leads to a normal introduction of the gut bacteria and a normal development of the immune system. What happens when somebody gets born by C-section? The C-section baby gets born in a sterile environment in the operating room, and then the first contact it's made is skin flora, either the mother or the nurse. And that is often staphylococcus, which is really not that good for you. And the microbes in the gut develop abnormal. Nothing is done to correct it. This might lead to an increased risk for asthma, allergies, and celiac disease, especially if the mother doesn't have enough breast milk to support a normal gut flora. So if you have been born to a C-section, not everything is lost. You can still fix it, but it's a very bad start. It's important for the microbiome in the gut to be balanced, because we all have bacteria in us that are not that good for us, that may be introduced as bad bacteria. And normally, the rich and balanced bacterial communities, those bad bacteria can't do much harm, and you have a normal immune system. But if you have a poor and unbalanced bacterial community, if the bad microorganisms overflow and produce lots of inflammatory substances, you get immune disorders and autoimmunity, allergies, and metabolic disorders like diabetes type 2 or even 1 and obesity. Now, in a healthy gut environment, let's put that on screen. In a healthy gut environment, you have physiological microbiota, you have good and bad bacteria, and you get physiological inflammation when you need it to defend yourself against intruders. What is this for? When the gut is altered by antibiotics, bad diet, too much hygiene, pollutants, viruses, stress, infections, it leads to dysbiosis. And then the bad bacteria overgrow bacterial proteins, and food proteins can get into the body where the lymph cells are, and that leads to pathological inflammation and to the classical disease. This is coming out to, when you look, all stems from your diet. And when your diet is not good, leads to bad microbiota, and the innate immune system is also affected. So what can you get? Autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, ankylosing spondylitis, type 1 diabetes maybe, inflammatory bowel disease like colitis ulcerosa or morbus Crohn's, pulmonary diseases, asthma and atopy, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. We all know it has to do with diet. Even it's involved in carcinogenesis. It makes cancers worse or causes the immune system not to be able to get rid of the cancer cells that we all produce every day. It has a role in obesity and atherosclerosis. And it's not just the diet, but it's the interplay of the microbiome, the diet with our immune system. Because what the bacteria do is they produce and influence all kinds of hormones and messenger proteins like serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine, which are neurotransmitters. It represses cortisol adrenaline, so it can lead to anxiety, stress behavior. The alteration of the pheromones, which are hormones that attract mates, may even make you get the wrong man or woman if you are a man. And the alterations of the appetite suppressing and regulating hormones can lead to increased appetite and impaired metabolism, diabetes. It can lead, as we know, to immune system disorders, autoimmune disorders, and others. Now, many people think if they take probiotics every day, they really make a difference. Now, when you look at probiotic supplements, for one, good ones have at least 5 to 8 beneficial strains that have been tested. For example, certain lactobacilli, bifidobacteria, Saccharomyces boulardii. They have between about 15 and 45 billion colony-forming units, which seems like a lot. And if they survive the stomach acid and the alkalinity of the duodenum, they might have a benefit. But they are only a drop in the bucket of all the microorganisms that's in your body. So even if you take probiotics regularly, you might not make a very big difference if you don't also change your diet and eat enough prebiotics. Now, prebiotics are substances from food that nourish the healthy microorganisms. For example, prebiotics are certain oligosaccharides, certain carbs, inulin, resistant starch, actins, beta-glucan. And we'll see examples for that later. So the prebiotics come from food here, make the probiotics, the good bacteria, grow and stimulate the activity of the good ones. So prebiotics are very good and lacto-fermented foods are good. Now the top 10 foods containing prebiotics is gum arabic gum, which is a thickener, 85%. Well, who eats it? Well, I don't know. Then chicory root, Jerusalem artichoke, dandelion greens, garlic, leek, onion, everything in the family, asparagus, wheat bran, wheat flour, raw banana, well, not so much, we'll see in a moment. Now, the amount of food you have to eat to achieve 1 serving of prebiotics, 6 grams. For chicory root, you really don't have to eat that much. Jerusalem artichoke, not too bad. For dandelion green, it sounds like not much, but 25 grams of green is more than flex size. And they're bitter, but they taste. You get used to them and they're very good for you, even if you don't eat all that at once. Of course, raw garlic, leek, and onion, and even cooked garlic, leek, and onion, and shallots, and all of the onion family is good for you. Cooked onion, raw asparagus, even cooked, raw wheat bran, wheat flour, cooked, raw banana. Yeah, you have to eat a lot of bananas to get that. 600 grams is quite a lot. And this is basically the end of it. And now, today's takeaways. The microbiome consists of many different microorganisms that influence all aspects of our health. Most modern people have so-called dysbiosis, an imbalance in microorganisms, which leads, together with genetic disposition, exposure to toxins, medications, lack of physical movement, and diet, to most of the modern disease epidemics like heart attacks, diabetes, immune system disorders, autoimmunity, endocrine dysfunction, and many cancers. In North America, it is very difficult to get optimal nutrition through your diet alone. Potent supplementation may be needed. Probiotics and prebiotics, best from your diet, can improve and restore the microbiome. Now, I have something specially for you. I've set some time aside to talk to you by phone and create an individual health strategy for you for free. How do I do that? I begin by listening to you I find out what your challenges are, what your health goals are, what you want to accomplish, and I then use my experience and knowledge to design a custom health strategy to get you there. Would you like to take me up on this free offer? So, thank you very much for listening. Contact me today. My email is info@backtohealth.today. Call or text me at 902-222-2742 or visit my website. I am always grateful for questions, comments, and constructive criticism. Now I have a special bonus offer just for people who watched this presentation in April. There's no tax on all Energy Reboot programs if you contact me before April 31st, 2017 and mention the code HEALTHY. And what do we do next time? Next time is a special event. It will be the Scoop on the Poop. Talk about elimination, constipation, and diarrhea. And yes, we'll get into all the dirty deeds. That's the end of this seminar. Thank you very much for watching. I enjoyed having you there. Bye-bye.